Fear is not from God. It's sent out from the enemy to keep us from going forward. Is there anybody here who can ever sense fear trying to keep you from going forward?
And if you'll think about it, we live in a very fearful time in history. And we live in a society that's full of fear. People are fearing about losing their job, their home, their health, their family, their friends, their position, you name it. Lots of things around us that cause fear.
All through the day, we have the choice to believe that either God is in control and good things are in store, or we can go around worried, negative, expecting the worst. I hear people say, I'm afraid I'm going to get laid off. I'm afraid my marriage is not going to last. I'm afraid my children are going to get into trouble. They don't realize it, but they're activating fear instead of faith.
I think we need to be more God conscious. You hear what I'm saying? More God conscious. Especially when fear comes in whatever form it comes in. You know, worry is fear. Anxiety is fear. Excessive reasoning, trying to figure everything out all the time, that's fear. I actually think fear is what I would call the master spirit that the devil uses to try to keep us from the good things that God has in mind for us. But faith is stronger than fear. And every time fear comes knocking on your door, you need to send faith to answer.
So here's the question. Do you believe that God is who He says He is? Amen? Do you believe that God will do what He says He'll do? Amen? Then you need not carry that fear any longer. Because watch this. You know what this all boils down to? It is a faith battle.
It's pretty simple, isn't it? Fear not, for I am with you. He doesn't tell us what He's going to do or when He's going to do it or how He's going to do it. He just simply says, fear not, for I am with you.
Then, do you have a reason to hold on to this fear when God has said, you don't have to? I will uphold you with my righteous right hand, which means whatever you're facing in life, sovereign God of this universe is going to hold you safely and bring you through it no matter what.
When the enemy puts a thought in your mind, if you agree, then your agreement is what gives it the power to come to pass. But if you don't agree, you turn it around. The thought says, your children are going to get into trouble. No, I don't agree. My children will be mighty in the land. My children will fulfill their destiny. You just stop that fear from coming to pass. The thought says, you better not go out today. You're going to have an accident. No, I don't agree. God has a hedge of protection around me, a bloodline that the enemy cannot cross. Well, that sickness is going to be what you die from. It's been in your family line for 3 generations. No thanks, I don't agree. With long life, God's going to satisfy me. Here's the key. Don't come into agreement with the fear. If you don't agree, the only way it can come to pass is if God gives it the permission. And if God does, you can rest assured it's not going to work against you, it's going to work for you.